Hey guys, today I'll be talking about my project. This is my self-evaluation, so let's start. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is how I use the design cycle. So pretty much I use the design cycle by I guess planning before I actually created. So the first thing I did was I actually found a client. When I found a client, I asked her questions like what she wants me to do, what's her problem, and stuff like that. We had an interview. Um, the problem for my client was that she needed a website to advertise her new restaurant that she wanted to open up. So after I found that that was her problem, we had to sit down and talk about and plan on what I was going to use to solve her problem. So we decided that I could possibly create a website because it's online and many people use the internet now, and so that would be a good way to advertise it. After we decided that, I had to investigate on how I was going to create it. I had to investigate different software, different methods, questions I may have had on the software, different websites I can actually use to make my own website, things like that. Then after I investigated all of that, I used my plan stage and we drew out a layout on what could be on the website, possibly on the website. So we drew out boxes of pages we could have, and then put information we can put and pictures we can put on the pages. And after that, we then created it and watched the things we actually put on paper come alive and like like work and come all together as one. So that's pretty much what I did with the design cycle. um, how dedicated was I? I was very dedicated because my client was my mom and I wanted to do a good job. So, you know, I felt pressure on me in a way because, I wanted to do good. I didn't want to mess up or anything. So I had to make sure kind of everything was perfect. And I had to stay on top of things and make sure everything was working and pictures, there was enough pictures and colors, and I had everything that the client wanted, and make sure that she liked everything and keep in touch, keep going back and forth with her and making sure that she likes this page or this picture, this information that I've added because it is her website. um, I managed my time really well with this, actually. I kept on top of my work. I always had my journals done. Um, Pretty much I just found time, like homework, like my free homework time, the weekends, to work on my project, which really helped because I could, work it as much as I could, and, make sure that I was finished by the time it was due. Um, I also figured out times I could talk to my mom because, she's always in my house, and, it's convenient, but it's also a matter of if she's working or not, if she's home late that day, she's home early, so I had to figure that. But and overall, I managed my time very well, did all my homework, got all my project done, did all my journals and all of that. So I did manage my time very well. This experience I did enjoy a lot. Um, well, I mean, I learned lots and lots of software because it wasn't just like a website, it was a website with stuff with it. So for pictures, I had to use Photoshop, and I had to learn how to edit it, and I also used Lightroom, and that was fun to learn because I learned things I didn't know before. Um, and then I also had to learn how to use Movie Maker because I made a commercial for the website, which turned out really, really well, and was very successful and works very good. And it's very dramatic. So I mean, if I was watching it, I would want to go to a restaurant. Um, I also had to learn how to use the website software. Because making the website, coming and bringing it all together, I had to learn how to post pictures, post videos, post text, titles, all those kind of things. um, and the last thing I really used was just Word for the menu, different stuff like that. I just it was really good, but it was a really good experience for me because I learned a lot and it was really fun, so I enjoyed it a lot. um, uh, Also, another thing is that I learned was how to, I guess, even though you have a plan, go outside of the box in a way. for example, I had a plan laid out, but I didn't go exactly by the plan. The plan kept changing and changing and changing as we kept going along over the course of time because, she either wanted something different or something taken out because she saw the, website coming together and she wanted to all work together. But so to make it even better, the plan did keep changing and changing. So that was different, but, it was good and it made the project even better. What I enjoyed doing was like I love like just working with the software and learning the software because that was really fun. It was just experimenting with things and figuring things out and researching stuff on how to do different things and just it's just I enjoyed seeing it all come together. That was like the funnest part because it was like, wow, I can do this and I succeeded at something and it looks great. So that was really good. Um, One thing I probably would have changed was, I probably would have added less things because, it was kind of stressful towards the end because, I had to get everything on and make sure everything was perfect and working and having so many things was meaning I had to know so many different, ways of fixing things and making sure everything was correct. So, um, one thing I didn't enjoy was probably I mean, the website software was okay, but it was also kind of like hard to work with. Like, it was hard to figure out like text and layout and stuff. So it was different things like that. And I don't know, it was just hard. So, but that's the only thing I didn't enjoy. I pretty much enjoyed everything else. I mean, it was fun figuring it out. It was fun bringing everything together, and it was fun to see like the final product and posting it, and like having that nerve-wracking like feeling of like, oh, am I gonna get a good grade? Is this good? Does the client like it? So that was good. But so overall, the project went really well. I enjoyed it, and I would totally do it again. We pretty much use all the same software, maybe not the website, because I probably find an easier software because that was pretty hard to use. But besides that, it was all pretty good, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, this is my evaluation stage. Thanks for watching. Bye!